you're going to have a serious look in the mirror because you are a disgrace. You're a lovely guy. No, you're a lovely guy, but this night is going to go into the toilet. Yeah. I'm telling you, since we hired you, attendance has gone down. We hired you to push attendance up.
Huh?
Guys, can you hurry up? There's only so much I can fill here. Yeah.
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologise to Mike, our stage manager, for the way I spoke to him. It's obviously not your fault that the women's toilets are downstairs and you couldn't convince any of the girls who used it to stay and watch the show for a fee. And the way I spoke to you was quite frankly rude, and so I apologise. Anyway, here's the real reason we didn't sell any tickets. It's our marketing manager Ed singing us out of the show with some opera.
A sun I know of, that's bright as steel. This sun, my dear one, is naught but thee. Thy face, so fair to see, shall know my son forever be. Thanks very much, guys.
Okay, so the reason Josh Glantz did this show was because I said I'd do some promo for his Soho Theatre run, Family Man, and that is on from the 30th of September to the 5th of October 2024. And I understand if you say that you love Rats, the Rats comedy show at the box office, you just get some free tickets.
Okay. Do you remember when you first started out?
Go and enjoy that on us.
Let's bring back some memories for you, some glorious memories.
This is crazy, man. This gig's fucking nuts. This is crazy. You got like 9 cameras, 3 people watching. This is amazing.
8 people online.
You're wearing a wig.
It's not a wig.
Okay.
It's hair transplant from Turkey. Anyway, all right. It went wrong. It's not a wig, no. It's just my natural hair. Oh,
okay, that concludes the first ever Rats recap video, whatever this is. Thank you, like and subscribe. We've got a bit of Josh Glantz exclusive content coming up at the end. This is a little podcast we record that you're watching right here. We do that after the show. Yes. There's episodes of that on the YouTube channel. Buy a ticket, come and watch us live in Soho every Tuesday at Barrio. And yeah, as I said, this has been fun. Get well soon, Mike. All the Rats team are sending you love with your recovery. And enjoy Josh Glantz's little song and go buy a ticket for him at the Soho.
I'm an old man. I do what I can. I'm an old man. I do what I can. I'll put my shirt on backwards. Forget my passwords. I use a frame to walk cause I'm a laggard. I woke up last night 3 times to pee, but I couldn't find the light so I peed on the seat.
Hello, I'm Mike, the stage manager, and every week I'll be recording a backstage diary giving you an insight into Rats Comedy Club. Here's the first one. Enjoy! Beautiful! We have set the room up. Harry is there. I'm going to leave him alone because he will shout at me. I'm going to go busking.
Hold on. You can't say that I'm going to shout at you because that's just not true.
Alright. I've been busking for an hour. I managed to make £2.50. No one wanted tickets. Some people talked to me, mainly Hispanic people. Oh, okay, cool. Do you want to take a photo of the QR code then? Or do you want to buy the ticket? You can buy tickets now if you want.
I can understand. Because I'm still learning the English language.
It's plan is to try and ask people at people at bars with. You've had a couple of beers and then you're like, fuck it, let's do something else. And it's like, come to the comedy night. It's like, yeah, fuck it, all right. What's right? It's called Rats.
Rats.
Yeah. I'm trying to sell tickets. They've sent me out to sell tickets.
I'm not going to buy one tonight, sorry.
No. Stared at my reflection in the window in Soho, I realised I'd let the whole team down. There was a big bustling atmosphere upstairs, but no one was coming to watch the comedy. I'd busked, I'd asked people and they'd said no, and all we managed to get was about 3 people there.
The exposure,
the night turned out pretty good. And, you know, I'm going back to the drawing board to iron out the kinks and, you know, hit it head on with positivity.
He's tall, he can say whatever the fuck he wants.
You don't look very happy to be up on stage, Mike. You're good, yeah?
Two lawyers get in touch and are like,
Hopefully I'll see you soon. I wrote this song, by the way.
hello, it's Harry Deansway here, the host and creator of Rats, London's most chaotic comedy club. I'm going to hand you over to Russell, our head of vibes, as he desperately tries to inject some energy into a room of 3 civil servants and 8 open mic comedians. Yes, it's the Rats recap. Enjoy.
1, 2. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? Can you give us a wave? Just like that girl in the back there. Hello. How are you? Okay, so has everyone had a good day today? Has anyone had a bad day? No? But it's about to get worse, trust me.
And on this occasion, he wasn't joking. This was truly one of the worst rats we've had in recent memory.
I think I'm the type of bloke that, like, women are ashamed that they've slept with.
Anybody know the process of freezing sperm?
People say it's really bad to wear fur, don't they? So how come at Halloween it's okay to wear wolf? Werewolf?
Leave me alone, bear. Please don't eat me, bear. And then I'm sure the bear would, go right away. Jesus Christ, that clock is going slow.
Before the show had started, Russell had a conversation with someone upstairs who said their sister was a stand-up. And the show was going so badly that when she came downstairs to use the toilet, we reached out to her to see if she could get her sister on FaceTime to maybe save the show.
Yeah, where's your sister? We need to get her on FaceTime so she can do a set.
Every Tuesday at 7:30, we stream the show on YouTube for all the people who can't make it, which, as you can see, is most of the world's population. And we've got this new feature now where if you comment, it'll come up on the screen live at the show. As you can see, things are going really, really well.
Guys, we are live streaming the show to literally, what's tens of people, maybe? No, we're not. We're now on 0. Okay, so we are streaming the show to 0 people. I've pumped £2,500 into the streaming of this show. And last week we had 13 people watching online for the whole show. And are you sure you've sent the right link? We show on the circuit where there's more cameras than people. $2,500 well spent. We got a comment. Okay, Russell, over to you. I'm watching Charlie Miller. Oh, hello, Charlie. I know Charlie. He's a lovely bloke. Big supporter of live comedy. It's good to see you, Charlie. I mean, do come and watch it live one day. It would really help with the atmosphere.
So attendance was down this week quite dramatically. We had just the 3 audience members. They were all civil servants. Well, we had 2 others. But they were friends of mine and they went to see a show at the Soho Theatre, so only stayed for the first half.
Yeah. Okay, let's see some of the comments because I've only got 3 people to work with in the actual audience, and one of them definitely doesn't want to talk to me. The other one is an alcoholic, and I'm saving the 3rd one for later.
Some weeks we get the blend right and we're able to laugh at the tragedy of the night, and other weeks we completely miss the mark and just have 2 hours of silence. I'll leave it to you to work out which this week was.
Worried about dying at the moment? Anyone else worried about dying? No one else worried about dying. But I think I'm probably the oldest person in the room, so probably that's the reason why.
Sign of a good show is when you're doing a deep dive into the pensions of the 3 audience members you have. Well, 5 at this stage because 2 random German tourists had walked in as well.
Okay, hang on. Capture source.
Oh, yeah.
Right, civil serve. Here we go.
Capture source.
Right, here we go.
Capture source of income.
Right. To do.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, here we go.
Heckled by my own invention.
Look at this. They will get 38, nearly 40,000
A year.
a year.
I've never even earned that working
That's fucking mental.
in my whole adult life.
So we did about 20 minutes on pensions, which gives you an idea about how the night was going.
German pension calculator.
Yeah. Okay. No, but do it for after. This is for. Let's drag it out.
You should probably. Okay. Yeah. Let's
We
get
can't-
on with the show.
Oh no! Fuck the show. Let's just find out what calculate what everyone's pension is going to be. You know what? I just want to know. All right. So camera operators pension. No, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a much needed interval. I don't think we've ever needed an interval more at the show than right now.
If I could interrupt the frivolities for a minute and give a serious message about a member of our team, Mike. Some of you may know him, Mike the stage manager. He's not been seen since he sent me these videos of him busking to promote the night. We're very concerned about him and his welfare. So if you've seen or heard from Mike, then please do get in touch. And Mike, if you're watching this, I was only joking about charging the women coming in downstairs to use the toilet. We hope you're well, and we all miss you very much.
So I've blued my hair. I've designed.
Oh come, little children, come play with me, and we can play forevermore. Come to Rats Comedy. Rats Comedy Club, Poland Street, Soho, the centre of the world.
Come on. Shout out to the Rats. Come on. Say Rats Comedy Night.
Suck dick.
That's homophobic. We don't want that in this country, mate. Terrible. The youth of today. Andrew Tate, that is. Can I just do it, like, now, quickly?
I mean, not really.
Alright.
Just because this is the licensed pitch.
Okay, I'll go up there, it's fine.
Appreciate it.
Okay, man, good luck with it.
See you soon.
Bye.
We desperately needed an act to come up on stage and turn things around, but this guy just thought it'd be entertaining to ring his friends on his phone in South Africa.
Alright, well, fuck it. This is just turning into a fail. Time's almost up. Alright, well, I thought this was going to be more entertaining. I'll call you guys later. Alright, I thought that was going to work. I just want to say thank you very much for having me here tonight and to share my stories about frozen sperm.
Oh, a woman at an open mic comedy night. That's a bit of a rarity. Anyway, other than this rare sighting, it just sort of descended into a sort of men's rights rally, sort of open misogyny under the guise of joking. I'll leave it up to you if you think they were actually joking or not. But let's take their word for it.
Yeah, small dicks. Yeah, mine's so small. It's so fucking small. No. Jess liked me.
Okay. Talk us through Jess.
She's fat as fuck. No, I'm joking. She's not. I'm joking. It's a joke. It's not. Fucking hell.
Okay, that concludes another Rats recap. Obviously, Rats is best experienced live, so do come down and watch it, because I really need to pay off the debt I've accrued setting up the stream, or watch the stream and donate. We're here every Tuesday, 7:30, Barrio, Soho, Poland Street. Mike, if you're watching, get in touch. We all miss you. And obviously we've driven the gig into the ground, so I'll just leave you with the last murmurings before it just withered into nothing, as it often does. Ta-ta!
Yeah, thanks for doing a sound check during like the only moment I felt like there was some momentum about to happen. The only moment there was like some interaction and coherent sentences. All right, let's not do a sound check now, Russell, if you don't mind.
There you go. I've fixed the mic.
But you
I
haven't
fixed the
because
mic.
it's feedbacking massively.
Well, You can't have everything, mate.
Could you turn it down a little bit, if you don't mind? God, he's so aggressive. Other comedy shows in London, we don't ask people what pensions they get, but that's what makes us unique here.
For good things to happen to me, and I said I'm gonna grind. I'm going to fight. I'm going to work. I'm going to press toward. I'm going to learn. I'm going to do everything in my power every single day to become a victor and not a victim. Now let me say this before I move forward, and I can't explain it, but you better feel me. Winners win and losers lose. Winners win and losers lose.
1, 2, without further ado, I need to see everyone hands clapping together as we welcome to the stage the King of Chaos, the Pied Piper, your hostess with the mostest, Harry Deansway. Oh, wow. With a full head of hair.
Audience, thank you. Good evening. See what difference warming up an audience makes, yeah? Wow, okay, now we've undone all the hard work. You've got them on your side.
It's all about foreplay. It's all about foreplay.
Good evening. Yes, it's all about foreplay. That's if you didn't hear. You all look terrified. Welcome, sir. I like that you've started a mutiny and sat on this side of the room. You have obviously not heard the rules. That is for punished audience members. We move them over to that side as the night goes on. What's that called? Snooze. Yeah. Is it healthier than smoking?
No. In fact, let's do a bit of research about it. How do you spell it?
If you could turn the volume down on the stream whilst you're doing that research, that'd be great, because I can hear myself in the background.
It is down on both streams, mate.
Well, it's definitely coming through the PA somehow. Anyway, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rats, London's most chaotic comedy club. Now in its 8th glorious year and 3rd venue of the series. This is the 3rd venue of a 12-week run, hence the technical issues. Some people are saying it's because of the quality of the night, and other people are saying it's also because of the quality of the night. So we're thinking it's that. But anyway, does anyone know what they've come to see? And don't say comedy, because that answer will be wrong. You look disappointed. No idea. All right. So this is. Well, could you tap any louder?
I feel I am responsible for this lady's health, so here we go. Right.
So, and a lot of comedy shows, they'll like sort of ask where you're from, like how did you hear about the show? But this night we like to do the sort of medical research on snooze.
Cardiovascular issues.
Okay.
Cancer risks, dental problems.
Oh. For now. Yeah, for now.
My son was doing that stuff for a long time, and his turned quite black.
Shocking.
Pregnancy complications.
The most shocking thing you will hear tonight is that Russell has a child.
I have 2 of them.
I know. Even worse. Okay. So we will come back to the medical risks and benefits of snooze, but we do have a comedy night to get going. Supposed comedy night. So you're going to see some new acts trying comedy, a lot of them for the first time. Some have been going a bit longer but have got no self-awareness and are still carrying on. And occasionally you might see someone who's accidentally talented, but have we had that this series?
I think we had. Didn't we have one guy? Oh no, sorry, that was another.
2 years ago.
That was a proper night I went to. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
So it's a competition tonight. So you'll be voting for your most favourite act, who will be going through to the final at a random venue after we've been kicked out of this one next week, and that is on supposedly the 31st of July, but no guarantees, because like I say, this is our 3rd venue of the run.
We are also being live streamed on the internet. Can we check in and see how many people are watching on Twitch,
yes.
please? Because you've never...
1,233. Just take my word for it. Don't check.
Okay, we don't need to check. Wow, that's a record. So that's...
I think we should actually check that because I'm very happy that we've got that many. So, sorry, where was that number?
Wow. Once again, I said, could you check on Twitch, not
I think
YouTube,
somebody's dying in the audience. Can you check on someone dying in the audience, please?
Ah, yes, we have two.
Two viewers.
And I am one of them. Okay. And I think they over there are the other.
Yeah. Okay, so so that's
one. Oh no, we've gone down to one.
Okay. Right. You need to just chill out a bit. You're very wound up tonight, you know. You're the side man, yeah? You're becoming trying to be the host of the show. Also, you told me you're having some emotional issues today. Would you like to care to share?
This is really out of focus, this camera. Can we get this camera a little bit more in focus?
Fayaz, we've found this. This is Fayaz. He's our head of cameras. He's just found out he's head of cameras. So
just need to zoom in on Harry a bit. I mean, I can't help you because...
Could you just stop talking for the next 10 minutes, if you don't mind? Thank you. I'm really sorry about him. He's we're trying to get him diagnosed, no, we've had a few therapists look at him, and they've got no clue. What the fuck? Look, this is real performance art comedy here. Look how many wires there are for one person watching on the street.
It's a health and safety disaster.
Why am I up there? They can see me. I'm in the room. Can you take that off the screen? That's ridiculous. Or are you putting up for him to check focus? Or
well, not really, because it's about 20 minutes behind, isn't it?
Right. Thank you. Anyway, where are you guys from?
Fucking hell.
I had a plan.
Fucking
That's
hell.
the funniest joke of the night.
Well, the one person watching, I hope, enjoyed it. You can also, if you are in the audience or you are watching at home, well, eventually people do tune in as the show goes on. You can use you can say !rats, and your comment will come up on the screen behind us. Could we see an example of that, maybe? Yeah. In 10 seconds. Well, I'll just have to fill until then. Sir, how are you doing? Are you having a good summer? Yeah. How are you finding the heat wave? All right, let's take that down. Thank you. Honestly, the disrespect I get. So I bought all these cunts ice cream as well. Right, we can take that down now. Thank you. Sir, what's your name?
My name.
Your name. What is it?
Marcelo.
Marcel.
Yeah.
Oh, what a beautiful name. And that's obviously not English. No. Brazilian. Wow, a round of applause for Brazil. A wonderful country. And what brings you to London?
This lady here.
This lady here. We've all come to London for ladies, but
No.
no.
She will be presenting, just a friend. Yeah.
She's performing.
She's performing.
Yes, I'm presenting. She's performing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I was just a bit confused. I was like, oh, is there another person hosting this? Fucking hell! Everyone on the team is funnier than me. It's unbelievable.
Take the English women. Take them. We don't want them.
Wow. So that's Kay. He's our head of OBS. What are you playing on your Nintendo Switch?
No.
All right. Sorry, just didn't. All right. So Marcel, lovely to meet you. Have you been to a British comedy show before?
No.
Okay. Well, it's not going to be like this. So do not leave any judgment. But lovely to see you. My housemate is also from Brazil.
Oh, nice.
Hello. How are you doing? I don't think so. I think we're hideously overbooked, but sure. Can I?
Yeah.
This is all real, by the way.
We've got 4 already on here, so
Yeah.
I don't know where the fuck he's coming from.
All right. Well, we'll sort that out amongst ourselves.
I didn't take a picture of that, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much. All right. Well, Marcel, I was just about to say my housemate is also from Brazil. Should I send her your regards or Fortaleza? She's from Fortaleza. Okay, I'll let her know. All right, so we are ready to go, I believe. Are we ready, Russell? Have you
Suppose so.
You suppose so. This
Suppose
is the head
so.
of vibes, everyone. Yeah. What? Oh yeah. What do you think of the vibes? Before we start.
Oh, did you say fire me? Do you know how long I've been trying to get fired for?
Yeah, we can't fire him because that would release him from his pay. So that won't be happening. If any, promote him, we could promote him to host. I mean, he tried to host it earlier. All right. So, guys, are we ready? Yeah, we're ready. All right, we're ready for our first act, guys.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get those hands clapping together as we welcome the first act to the stage. Harry, what depraved creature have we got looming in the gangway?
Scott Manley Hadley.
Hello. I'm Scott Manley Hadley. To be honest with you, I'm recovering from a pretty major loss. The most significant relationship of my life came to an end last autumn, on the 3rd of September, 2024. I say the date in case it might affect some of you too, because that was, of course, when the Pret-a-Manger coffee subscription ended. If you don't know what Pret-a-Manger is, it's like Greg's, but for people with student debt. If you don't know what it is from the other socio-economic direction, it's like Burley Sandwiches, but for people that iron their own clothes. I have student debt and an iron, so I am ready to eat, as they say in Pret-a-Manger. The Pret-a-Manger coffee subscription was a promotion that they ran for approximately 2 years following the COVID-19 pandemic. Rest in peace. Its purpose was to lure people back into their flesh and blood stores on the high streets. It worked like this. You gave them £30 every month, direct debit, the least ambiguous kind of debit, and they gave you a QR code that could be scanned in any of their stores in exchange for up to 5 freshly made barista-style coffee drinks every single day. Bearing in mind that Pret-a-Manger operates a dynamic pricing model, whereby in some of their stores with a premium location and toilets that are cleaned more than once a month, you could be paying well upwards of even $4.25 for a coffee, which means if you've invested £30 at the start of the month, by the second day, you could have consumed more than that cash value of Pret-a-Manger coffee. It was a marvelous thing. When it first started, it was only £25 a month, which I certainly didn't deserve, not with what I've done. So I was very glad when they increased the price. The Pret-a-Manger coffee subscription is probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. And you might hear that and think, fucking hell, Scott Manley Hadley must have a shit life. But I really don't. My life is, yeah, it's not perfect, but it's fine. It's just the Pret-a-Manger coffee subscription was a perfect cherry on top of an adequately iced life. And I said as much to my beautiful, age-appropriate wife and our healthy infant child. And they understood what I meant. They did understand what I meant. I should maybe put it into context and tell you about the worst thing that's happened to me recently. I've started collecting cassettes, music tapes. That's not the worst thing. I've started collecting those because I'm old and bold enough to like physical media, but I'm not tattooed enough to like vinyl. It's impractically large, guys, and it doesn't even sound good. The crackle isn't meant to be there. But I was down in Brighton, the Riviera Anglais, as they call it in Pret-a-Manger. I was browsing a vintage market and was thrilled, really excited to find what appeared to be a copy of Meatloaf's seminal, as in important, 1970s rock opera, Bat Out of Hell. But when I took it home and put it into my Bluetooth-enabled tape deck, I was appalled to discover that some piece of shit had swapped the cassette with a copy of Meatloaf's seminal, as in like cum, 1990s rock opera, Bat Out of Hell 2. I was distraught, inconsolable for days. But that kind of made me realize that maybe I'm not taking enough risks in my life. I'd like to clarify that I don't see the Pret-a-Manger coffee subscription ending as a real tragedy. You know, I'm happy that it happened rather than ruined that it's over. You know, people say it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. I don't know who said that, but I know it wasn't Shakespeare, and I know it wasn't the 1990s rapper Notorious Big, but it was someone in between.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, Scott. Just hang there for a second.
Yes.
So there we go. Scott Manley Hadley. We do interview the acts after their
Phenomenal.
set. Yeah. Yeah. Well, why not? You know, find out. Marcel has obviously taken offence. Obviously, that's polite behaviour in Brazil. Obviously. So Scott, welcome back to Rats.
Thank you so much.
How was it?
It was a wonderful experience. Thank you.
Yes. Were you aware of what was going on behind you during any of the
No, I
set?
didn't see any of that.
Well, we won't tell you. Are you any good at pool?
No, but I'm happy to have a go.
Okay, so one thing we're going to do tonight is during the show we're going to play the acts at pool. So Russell, if you could set the pool table up for us, we will. That's my bank card. Yeah. We're very futuristic here in England. You can pay for pool. It's down that end. Say again? Yeah. Even me. Yeah. I know. Even someone as famous as me has to still pay for their pool. I know. It's outrageous. And another walkout. All right. See you later. Scott. So you're a big Pret-a-Manger fan. Oh, thank you.
I mean, I was a big fan of that subscription. Love that option.
And may I ask, obviously you don't have as nice hair as me. How old were you when you first started to go bald?
I mean, too young.
Too young.
Too young.
And do you shave it every day?
Not every day. Many days.
It's quite a close
I mean,
shave.
I shaved it today.
Yeah,
I did
it's quite a close
today.
shave. All right, well, we're almost set up. Russell, if you could pass us a couple of pool cues. Would you like to break or would you like Russell to break?
I'd love Russell to break.
Okay,
if
so
that's
Russell
an
will
option.
break.
Thank you very much.
And this will be going on throughout the show, and it will be the acts versus me and Russell. And at the end, we will have a winner of the show and a winner of the pool competition. So,
great.
Yeah. Who would you like to win at the pool competition? Would you like the comedians, or could you not do that when I'm speaking? Would you like the comedians to win or the Rats team? The Rats team is me and Rats is oh, by the way, in case you didn't know, the name of the night is Rats, so me and Russell are representing with the Rats team. Yeah, that's an actual rat. That's what we call comedians, because you are in London. You're never more than a metre away from a stand-up comedian. Yeah, so who would you like to win? Okay, so
Thank you.
Crowd favourite.
Pressure's on.
Crowd
Pressure's
favourite.
on.
All right. So Russell, can you pot a ball so we can move on to the next act, please? The tension is. Oh, sorry, I'm blocking your view. You told me you were good at pool. Anyway, all right, one more shot, and then we'll. I think I'm going to stop it after this shot, actually. Well, there we go. Obviously, pool is not a spectator sport. But Russell, that's it. That's it. You can shoot. Oh, there we go. All right, round of applause. We've potted a ball. No. We're gonna play this all night. It's fine. All right. So there we go. All right. So be careful of the walls. It's an unscheduled act, so don't worry about it. All right, thank you, Scott. Lovely to see you. All right, we're going to bring another act on. Who's so this act has begged me to go on. So sorry, it's just you'll be on after them. I'm really sorry. They literally manhandled me in the corner. Tried to show me an email or something, and I gave up and said they can go on. So I apologise. You can take it out with them. Yeah. So just to give you an insight, I literally got assaulted by this act, begging to go on. So he better do a good job. Could you hold that for me? Thank you so much. All right. So
Harry, sorry, new challenger coming. We've got incoming. Just a quick technical manipulation back end. Heads up.
Technical manipulation in my back end. Okay. Right, Russell, do your job.
Okay.
There's something wrong with these mics.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for your next act? I can't hear you. Are you ready for your next act?
No one.
We have no fucking idea what his name is. All that we know is he is a pest.
So please welcome this pest. 1, 2.
Welcome.
Have a mic stand.
Thank you. Woo! Appreciate that. I don't think I've ever been so insulted before going on stage. Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here doing a gig in a parent's evening, a mum's parent's evening, it feels like. I appreciate that. In Camden, I'm glad to be. But they'd even say my name. Do you guys know my name?
No, we do. Look.
That's not my name. I'm not.
Fuck knows what his name is.
That's the peak of my career right there, guys. Thank you very much. My name's Emmanuel O. Emmanuel. It's quite a posh name.
Emmanuel?
Actually. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not even from London. I'm from Bristol. Yeah. Yeah, I come from... Someone said I sound adopted. I was all right, Dad. Not sure why you're saying this to me I'm not getting used to London, actually. I prefer Bristol, if I'm honest. I love Bristol, if anyone knows Bristol. Can you stop shitting on me, please? That's not how you spell Emmanuel. Pick up a Bible once in your life. That's not how you spell Emmanuel, you retarded prick. Manuel, E goes at the end. Wrong name.
Oh, sorry,
Can I not have a poo next to my name, please? Cunt.
There
All
we
right,
go.
thank you. I feel really welcome here. The first black act of the evening is right next to a poo and a cunt. Welcome to London,
do your
people.
material, please.
Thank you very much. I feel so welcome. I'm pleased to be here, chasing my dreams in front of white men. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. All right. I wanted to test some jokes, but I'm like, fuck these jokes right now. I want to complain to HR, whoever's HR here, in front of these fucking people.
That's me.
Thank you.
I'm HR.
Good. I've actually started my first job, people. I graduated last week. Thank you. Graduated is actually a big thing for me, that. And I've started my first job, and I fucking hate it. It's the worst thing ever. I work in languages because I speak French, Italian, and I want to learn German to complete the evil trio. And
Putain.
And see how much. I want to see how much right-wing pussy I could get. That's my objective with German.
I am a gift to females, created by the one above.
Fuck you guys. I'm never doing this shitty gig again. You guys can all fuck yourselves and your pool tables and all of that stuff. I could do what I want. I'm on stage. I've got the microphone. I don't know what to talk about. This is such a female-dominated room. I feel emasculated slightly. What else could I? Could we talk about period sex, maybe? No. Okay. What about? I wanted to talk about dating older women. Not a cheer for older women. Are we ageist? Thank you. I wanted to date, just because, I don't know, older women know what they want, you know, and I respect that. I was dating an older lady, and, like, maybe she was, like, 40. I'm 23. That's a bit older. I don't know. I like older women because they know what they want, but they can take advantage of you, because I was seeing this older lady, and we got into an argument, and she just turned off the Wi-Fi, and I was just like, oh. Why are you turning off the Wi-Fi? I don't know. I was also like really excited to have my first job because I was gonna like flirt with my colleagues, you know, like Simon Cowell style, you know, like just like linger with Cheryl Cole in HR, you know, that's what I was looking forward to, because he would do that and everyone would be like, oh, Simon's just being Simon, but Simon shouldn't be allowed on the underground, in my opinion. I think he's too much of a creep. I don't think this is going too well, to be honest, but that's not my fault, to be honest. I wasn't set up in the best way. No one knew my fucking name for Sarah. Are you just bringing me on stage? I've still got a bit of time. Is that actually my time I've got up there?
We're running behind. So
How am I running behind?
2
I've got
off that.
Okay, so I've still got a minute then. All right.
Well done, you can count.
Okay, you don't need to be patronising right now. I think I've got enough of that before I came on stage, actually.
You actually signed up for it. You put your name down and you said we could do whatever the fuck we want.
Okay, all right. Why is everyone being so fucking sassy right now? We're trying to be funny here and make people laugh, and everyone's like, actually, you put your name down. Shut up! Fuck me. Gosh. Everyone's got a bit of attitude in this room. I thought I would just like turn up and make people laugh, and everyone's like, actually, you've got 1 minute on stage. And you get more racist shit as well. Thank you. Rats, he loves a dusty kitty. That's really offensive to the older women in the room. It's not dusty, though. This is really offensive to older women. Okay. Don't need to give Pussycat.
Okay, we're going to have to end it there, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Thank you, though. All right, round of applause.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Wow. Passive aggressive throwing of the mic. I am going to have to invoice you for the cost of the pool game, though. So yeah, but I hope you got the laugh that you needed from doing that, because it's going to cost you. How much was it? Oh, you didn't even look. All right, so you owe us £2. All right. Yep. All right. The man whose name we will never know. Just some random black guy, but a black guy said that, so it's fine. Don't look at me. Look, there's two of them. It's fine.
Wait, no, it's okay to say, because he wasn't black because he was random. He just happened to be black and random.
Whatever you say, I just do not want to get cancelled. Okay, so there we go. Welcome to Rats. It's turning into a cracker. What difference it makes having an audience for once. I think we should stay at this venue if you survive till next week. You need to get on the snooze, mate. You'd lose that cough. All right, so that was a callback to an earlier joke. All right, cool. Well, let's just crack on because we've actually got some momentum.
Fuck, I need the list. Oh, hang on.
It's right behind you.
Whatever his name was, threw me.
Name was, yeah. All right, so sorry for the delay to next act. As I imagined, it wasn't worth it getting that person on, but he...
I think it was highly worth it.
Really? Well, I'm £2 down on the pool game, so I'm not very happy about that. All right. Anytime you're ready, Russell. I mean, you have 2 jobs. How's you enjoying holding that pool cue? Cool. Have you been to the show before? Yeah. Yes, I reckon. Could we get
I remember now. Yeah.
So for you audience, it's easy to remember when someone's been.
Did we ever find out whether he could get an erection?
Oh, all right. So we'll do a callback. Well, I'll fill you in about David Attenborough later. Let's bring this out.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get those hands clapping one more time as we bring to the stage our second act, but really it's the third because do we even remember the second one? No. So, Harry, bring her to the stage. We need to check if the mic's actually still working first.
Christine G.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming to my presentation. My name is Christine G, though some of you, and you know who you are, may know me as Filthy Granny. He knows me. For the past 5 years, I've been working and having an amazing time as a mature escort. I found out, not long after my divorce, that there's a demand in some circles for the older lady. I joined the usual dating sites and received numerous messages from men who were much younger than me. So the logical next step was to sign up to Only Nans and Granny Finder. Almost immediately, things just exploded. It turns out that many men and women prefer to spend their leisure time with a lady who knows what she's doing and has been around the block a few times. Not only that, I appeal to all ages, from the teenager who's just starting out, the middle-aged divorced man who has a lot of catching up to do, plus the men of my generation who require tact and understanding. Nobody can shock me, and believe me, many have tried. You can watch all the porn you want, but nothing beats 50 years of experience. I was a late starter sexually, but that was partly because I wanted the first one to be special. And he was. He could only become aroused if I covered him with baby oil while he listened to recordings of Hancock's Half Hour. My next boyfriend wanted to be treated like a baby, so I dressed him in a nappy and I popped him in a cot. Then I left him crying with a childminder while I had dinner with his dad. Another reason I was a late starter is because my mother told me that a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Eventually I found out if you go down about 6 inches, it's a lot quicker, more effective, and you don't have to stand up for so long. A lot has changed since I was a girl, but there are some things that don't, and you never forget how to give someone a good time. It's a bit like riding a bicycle. If you check out my personal website, theperfumedgranny.com, you will find testimonials from many satisfied customers, including Wayne Rooney. There are also a number of packages, such as the traditional granny experience. This comprises of a trip to either Legoland, Alton Towers or Thorpe Park if it's summer, a visit to Father Christmas or Winter Wonderland if it's winter, plus a meal at McDonald's, Burger King or KFC. You won't be surprised to learn that I have a special arrangement with Nando's. Afterwards we can go to an hotel where Granny becomes a lot less traditional. One of my sidelines is the nanogram. Before we meet, you email me your fantasies, which I then incorporate into a song. I perform this while wearing an outfit of your choice. My costume wardrobe is extensive. It includes traffic warden, judge and lollipop lady, all of which are very popular, but bespoke options are also available. Just last week, I sang a client's annual appraisal to the tune of Land of Hope and Glory, dressed as the angel Gabriel while beating him with an old copy of the Radio Times. Then there are the training sessions, either one-to-one or small groups, for ladies of a certain age who may need a refresher course in the amorous arts. Many of my course graduates, who are often referred to as the Golden Gilfs, have successfully set up on their own. That brings me to my next point. Not only can you make a good living doing something you enjoy, you can use your earnings to supplement your pension, pay to heat your house, and splash out on fine wines and gourmet foods. I've recently paid off my mortgage, and before that I went on a cruise where I picked up some more clients. Oh, good to see you again, sir. And thank you for the 4-star review.
Okay, no gong for some reason. Thank you, Christine. That was utter filth. Yeah. For the show. So the first half is like stand-up, and then the second half is a live podcast where we sort of talk about what we've just watched.
Have you got the list? Have you got the running on?
No, sorry. Could one of the back? Yeah. Well, I know who's on next. I just don't know their name. Could one of the that's like 5 open mic comedians. Why am I going to waste any memory space remembering their names? And Esther, I believe there's a piece of paper on the first table. May you secretly bring it to me. No, the first table on the left. Anyway, guys, so you guys, do you go to much comedy? No? Second ever comedy show. What was the first one? Thank you. Oh, you're a comedian.
I'm going to need it.
And yet you don't want to do this gig. We've never seen you.
Oh, we should
What
get
do you
her
mean
on. I promise I won't do anything. I will go and stand at the end of the room.
Let me handle this, Russell. What's your...
Smooth. You're so smooth.
I'm one of the smoothest in the business, yes. What's your name? Gina. By round of applause, would we like to see Gina do some stand-up tonight?
The crowd has spoken.
Hold on. It's a democracy. We've got to have a proper vote.
Oh, hang on.
She's even named
This is Democracy Manifest.
By round of applause, would we not like to see Gina perform? Okay. All right. So Gina, you can open the second half. Wow.
I've never heard such a polite decline.
Well,
it was so sassy.
Not giving the fans what they want. All right. Next time. All right. Yeah. Well, whatever venue we're in, you can come and do it for sure. All right. So, are you ready yet? I mean, you literally have your one job is to put the acts' names in.
I didn't have the list, if you remember.
Fucking hell.
Because you walked off with it, didn't you?
If I could fire you, I would.
Yes, please. Can I have that for Christmas?
No. So, all right, well, we'll bring our next act on. Marcel, how are you finding the first half?
They've all got such fucking long names tonight.
Yeah? You really enjoyed it? Yeah. What do you work in London or are you here on holiday?
Mm-hmm. You live in Germany? Oh, wow. Which part? No, I'm sorry. Which part? Which part of Germany? Yeah. Okay. So you don't live in Germany.
Oh.
Oh.
Wo wohnst du, mein Freund? Wo wohnst du?
What's that? Okay, you suddenly perked up over the chat about Germany.
Da, ziemlich deutsch. Wo wohnst du, mein Freund?
Okay, what does that mean?
Ah, ja, ich verstehe.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, so we now have a conversation going on in German. This is that should see if that helped the stream. We've got some German viewers now.
Let's have a look.
Just before we bring the next.
Harry, do you know how the internet works?
Clearly not. I know that I've spent £8,000 on getting this show to be streamed. I do know that. Why'd you keep going to YouTube? You don't have the viewers on there. You don't know how to. Because you've not signed in. We've had this discussion on WhatsApp.
No, I am signed in on this one. Look, I'm literally
Just go
signed
to
in.
Twitch. Come on, this is killing important time and momentum.
4
viewers, ladies and gentlemen. Hello.
One of them is me, obviously.
All right. Well, don't have to say that every time. It kills the positivity. All right. Let's go. Are you ready now?
I am ready.
Could you pass me the list, please?
Well.
Is this guy not the biggest cunt on planet Earth? Give us a round of applause if you think this. If you've never met a bigger cunt than this guy, give us a round of applause.
No one agrees with you,
Wow.
mate. So
You've
let's
never-
reverse this. Who thinks that he's a cunt because he's really rude to me?
Right, there we go.
Wow.
So-
Wow. Like,
Excuse me?
If,
Oh, yeah, you did understand. Oh, yeah.
if you're the next act coming on, you're probably not getting a clap, by the way. These guys have no idea. Right.
We've worked together for 3 years. You'd think we'd have some chemistry by now. All right.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, don't bother clapping for the next person because we know that part of you is now broken. So, Harry, who is the next person coming up to the stage?
Paula Vilhena.
Give him a clap.
Hello, hi. My name is Paula Vilhena. I'm Brazilian. My husband is British. And we have a toddler. We live in New York, but we are traveling around here. And my British husband only speaks Portuguese to our son, while I only speak English to him. Is our brilliant strategy to make sure he learns both languages incorrectly. Nobody understands anything my son says, and I'm proud to say he got that from Mama. My husband doesn't understand anything that I say, but that's what keeps our marriage alive. The other day, my son mixed up mama and banana. Everybody admired him, thinking he was the cutest thing. But when I mixed up napkin with kidnapping, they called the police. I also mixed up the C word with the sea world. But that's not a big deal, right? I both are wet and smell like fish. Sorry. Not mine. So that's it. The thing is, when you speak of an accent, people assume that you're stupid. But it works fine for me because I am. So my son is going to be speaking better English than me, and I cannot wait for this moment. I'm saving all the doctor appointments for this moment because I'm terrible spelling words over the phone. Like, my name is Paula, P for penis, ceiling, A for ass, thrown out, And you know what? I call you back. So life change after you have a child is, I think I will never see the world the same way. It's like after watching PDSM, you never go back to missionary, you know? I think adulthood is like jumping through porn categories. I feel that not long ago I was bare legal, and then I became a Latina in New York, and then I'm a MILF. Yeah. The only difference between Latina to MILF is that now I only say I'm coming when somebody calls me and I'm on the toilet. So I decided that I want to become a fitness MILF right now. And I bought this smartwatch. And I finally understand what it's like to be my husband. Because I cannot sit down for 5 minutes before it tells me to move and do something. It's a fucking annoying wife. So I decided to go to the gym. And the coach said, oh, hey, I want to see your burpee. But I cannot burp on command. But if I squat, I fart. I became this old lady that squats and farts, but I used to be young and wild, you know. When I was a teenager, my father was an atheist. He didn't believe in God and hate religion. So while all my friends was using drugs and this lie, I was hidden and praying. I was like, what are you doing? Nothing, it's just warming up my hands. It's too cold. In Brazil, 40 degrees. But actually, I was a virgin praying. Please, Lord, don't make me the next virgin, because if I am the next Virgin Mary, my father will never believe I'm a virgin. So when I lost my virginity, I was so relieved that if Jesus came back, I had nothing to do with it. Yeah. But I was actually wild. Like, I even did a tattoo for my ex. Yeah. He did it first, okay? He did my face on his butt. So naturally, I had to do the same for him. So I end up with my own face on my butt. And
Gong. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, that's nice.
That's nice. I'll talk to you. I'll interview you quickly.
Okay.
Because, how are you doing?
Doing good.
Yes. Do you really have your own face on your bum?
Do you want to see it?
Do we want to see it?
So I did do it, but I did it sing from outside the earth.
Uh-huh.
So we're just a little dot.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe if people want to see it, you can show it to them in the interval.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, just because, I'm a bit worried we'll get the stream taken down if
Oh,
you
no.
get your butt out. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
Yeah.
But it's a really beautiful face, sing from far, far away.
Okay, well, that sounds nice. Did you, have you heard that my housemate's Brazilian?
Maybe I know him because Brazil is a very
Well, it's
tiny
a girl,
country.
but yeah. She definitely identifies as a girl. She's a ballet dancer. Do you know her?
I know a ballet dancer in Brazil. Maybe it's her.
Name?
Julian?
Close. Giovanna.
Almost.
All right, so, yeah. Have you ever performed in your native country?
Never.
No.
No.
All right, I was hoping that would go somewhere. Okay.
No, because yeah.
Yes, and you live in New York.
I do.
Yeah, how do you think rats would go down in New York?
I think it would be amazing. I'm thinking about selling that there and calling bats instead.
A rival night called Bats. Okay. Yeah.
Good idea, right?
Isn't there that place in America where they have all the bats that come out at night, and it's like literally people go there and watch all of these bats come out from under this
Well,
bridge.
we do have some Americans in the audience. Have you ever heard of this place?
Right, don't forget I do have the internet here.
Yes.
Right?
How could we possibly forget? You interrupt everyone with the internet. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. It was lovely to see you.
Oh, it was lovely to see you
Yeah,
too.
Have a
Have a
okay,
cup of
handshake.
tea.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. Paulina. All right. Before we bring our last act on.
Austin, Texas.
We're getting some good comments tonight. We've actually got.
Cat food. Arriving today with.
Oh fuck! I can't turn it down either.
Thank you for that, for the cat food advert. Right, before we bring our final act on.
I want to show these people the bats.
No. Also, can anyone else hear screaming children, or is that just me? I'm like, is that going on in my head at this show, or is it actually screaming children outside?
Those would be the fallen souls in your consciousness.
I am quite mean to comedians. Yes. So just before we bring the final act on, I'd like to have. Could you switch to the 2-shot? And could we get that up, Russell? On YouTube.
Russell can't get it up for fucking anything, mate.
I've never had a problem with that.
All right, come on, guys, stop swinging your dicks around. Can we switch to the 2-shot? That's the wide.
Yeah. Don't forget the stream's like an hour behind.
There we go. So I'd like to talk to our camera team about
framing,
about this space at the top there. Why do we need so much space at the top there? Just have it. What is that for exactly?
Which part?
See that? See that? Like 3/4 of the image, there's nothing going on in it. Like what's?
Yeah, so that we.
It's not bothering you.
She likes
All right,
it.
what?
She likes it. She likes it. Fuck you, Harry. She likes it.
Can we fix it?
Yeah. Well, there we go.
Can we fix it now, live on stage?
All right. Please be careful of the wires.
And we can see semi-live it change.
Do you think, honest, so Kay is an expert in cameras. Do you think that is framed well? Oh, the different heights of the performers. Okay, well, I'm sorry. That
because we've got a 10-foot guy.
I'm hosting the show. Shush. Oh my gosh, so annoying. That's my job. Because we have a so Fayaz, were you expecting like a 10-foot comedian tonight, or? All right. Anyway, let's bring on our final act whilst he's adjusting the camera. Are we having a good night, guys? This is one of the best rats ever. Wouldn't you agree? It's fun.
It's reasonable.
Yeah. It's because you're here. It's the American can-do spirit. Someone at the back went, "You're American. Had you not told? Could you not tell?" Yeah. Where are you from in America?
Oh, South American.
Oh, you're South American?
No,
So you're South. You two are North. You're from the Bahamas. Okay.
Really?
Yep.
Since when did they start making them like you over there?
He can say that.
Wait.
Oh, hang on. That is way out of order, Kay. You can't go there.
You're not supposed to be on stage.
Wait, no. If you said, my family moved there,
Wow.
but you're from there. Let's hear the accent then. No. Are you mad? Yo, listen to me good, you know. Listen to me good, you know. I'm from yard, you know, Jamaica, I come from. If you tell me say you're from Bahamas, you have to come with the something, you know. Come with it.
Okay. Right. I am trying to run a show here, Kay. Thank you. Good to see you.
It's a mutiny tonight, Harry. It's a mutiny. I'm glad Kay is also, you know,
honestly,
getting the vibe of interrupting you.
Right. All right. And where are you from? You're from New York. And would you come and watch Rats in New York?
Bats, I think it's called.
Why are you promoting our rival? Will you hire Russell to do the sound at Bats? Yeah, famously.
And it's
and where are you from, madam? You?
Look, here we go. This is it.
Oh, here we go. The bats. Do you remember this 2 days ago when we were
Austin.
talking about the bats?
Austin, Texas. Look.
There we go, guys. For anyone who still cared, this is...
This is nature, mate.
Yeah. Wow. I've always wanted to see a video of some bats flying. Thank you for making my dreams come true. All right. Right. Let's bring the final act on. And then we'll have an interval, and then we'll do the podcast, and then whatever you do after that is no longer my concern. You're free. If you want to follow us on Instagram, you can. That's all I'd ask. Nah. Round of applause for our Instagram. Thank you so much. We're just waiting for you now, Russell. What are you doing?
I've still got the bat music on. 1 second. Right, let's start again. I got, carried away with the
Please
bats.
drown out the sound of children screaming for me.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last act you will have to endure. So, give them a massive warm welcome as they come to the stage. Harry!
I think I remember their name.
The list is here. Look, here we go.
Beaverman?
Yes, that is close enough.
Are we having a good time?
No.
Oh my God, the weather's
No.
amazing. I am living my best fucking life. I am on antidepressants. Citalopram, yeah, give us a cheer. Yes, they're fucking working. It is my favorite drug. Which is obviously a lie, because cocaine is my favorite drug. It's so good. Have you tried it? Oh my God. Has anybody got any? No? It's fucking awesome. But it's not really a drug when you're in your mid-40s. It's more of a means to an end. It's really good for those weddings and couples counseling and Thursdays. But Ed, why cocaine? Why don't you just have an energy drink? Because no one's ever got fucking laid because they had a crate of Red Bull at home. Yeah, that usually lands better. Yeah. None of you are on cocaine. I don't believe fucking any of you. No, it's a shame. We do have work in the morning. A little bit. Oh, yeah. No, let's not make me paranoid on stage. Fucking hell. Have you ever had the fridge recording your thoughts? Not a good time. Not a good time. But yeah, it does have its side effects though. Citalopram, not cocaine. There's the ones that the doctor tells you about. Sweating. Yeah. Can cause low moods. Thank you, mate. If my coke dealer told me it caused drowsiness, I'd tell him to fuck off. That fucking kid. Jesus Christ. But, yeah. Chronic weight gain. Dodged a fucking bullet there. Jokes on them. I was fat already. No, it's the ones that the doctor doesn't tell you about. It's the sexual dysfunction ones. Yeah. Delayed onset of orgasm. That's not fucking fun. What does that mean? Doesn't mean that 2 hours after a session you're going to be standing in the post office queue going, ah! Crikey. No, it means that sex can last for a really fucking long time, whether you want it to or not. And you get into your head when that starts happening. You're staring down at the person that you love going, oh God. Has anybody ever drowned somebody else in their own sweat? Can I smell toast? If I collapse right now, does she have the power to push me off and call for help? And it's not just when you're fucking. It's when you're by yourself in the downstairs toilet, enjoying yourself in a gentleman's fashion. Going, oh God, is this an aneurysm? Or am I about to have an orgasm? Just in case, I'm going to take my belt off and put it around my neck so it looks like a strangle wank. Coolest way to fucking die, strangle wank. No one's uncle ever died of a strangle wank. It's always carbon monoxide poisoning.
Suicide jokes are so raw, man. What the fuck, man? You never see them coming. I need a disclaimer for that shit. I need a fucking heads up, bros. Oh my. Fuck's sake.
Oh shit.
Just fuck's sake.
Yeah, but no, the only thing I can really compare it to is that time in the 90s when I decided to try and find out whether I was bisexual or not. Now picture this, it's the fucking 90s, the internet is fucking dog shit. You have to find your porn in bushes. No gay porn in bushes. You have to go and buy it. You go and buy the gay porn, everybody knows where you fucking live. So what do? I did what any other fucking man would do. I asked a guy. There is no bad time to find out you're straight. Perhaps the worst time is when you're inside another man's mouth. Mate. Mate. Oi! Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not working. Well, yeah, no, obviously it is working, but does that on the bus sometimes. And I don't want to fuck a double-decker. But God bless that man. He was kind, compassionate, tender. Everything that you'd want from a priest. Thank you so much. I've been at Beaverman. Woo. Hang tight, yeah.
Yeah. So, Ed,
Yeah.
Beaverman. There we go. Round of applause for Ed.
Thank you. Oh, fuck, mass exodus.
Uh,
Catholics in the audience, man.
So, I suppose my first question is, have you ever done drugs?
No, don't touch them.
How was that for you, Ed? We've not seen you here at Rats before. What have you heard about the gig?
Yeah, no, I've had a good time. I didn't see any of the comments behind me. I'll check them out later.
Yep.
I'm slightly scared.
They were all very, very negative.
Great.
But yes,
Mate, yeah.
But that's part of the show.
Yeah.
How would you describe this show?
It's fucking chaotic, mate. It's a fucking ride. I haven't seen this many wires around a fucking venue since my dad died.
I said heads up, man. Heads up. Fuck it.
Trigger warning.
No.
Trigger warning.
No, you need a fucking green card and a red paddle. Just fucking hold the paddle up.
He died naturally.
Well,
So
doesn't sound like it. Sounds like it's plugged into a load of wires.
So he died naturally and you hung him up like a t-shirt.
A minute's silence for Ed's dad, who died naturally.
I do have a house, though.
And silence. Oh, that explains why you can keep doing that act. No, I'm joking.
Out of respect, may I pay my respects to him. What was his name?
Lawrence.
Respect to Lawrence, bro. Hope you lived a good life.
Well, this has seriously killed the mood of a comedy show. But
Bro, we all have to die. You're gonna die. We're all gonna die.
I'm gonna live forever, mate. I'm Peter Pan.
Oh, you're That explains.
And that is my Hinge bio.
And that's also why we saw the 12-year-olds leave in your car this morning.
Whoa.
Can you turn his mic down, please? I'm not joking. All right. Thanks, Ed.
Thanks, Lo. It was a pleasure, man.
Yeah. All right, guys. Go grab a drink. We're going to do a live podcast in the second half where we'll meet some of the acts and also some of the audience can be on the show. And we'll see you back in about 10, 15 minutes. Mute the sound and play some music.
Hello, I'm Harry Deansway, the host, producer and creator of Rats Comedy Club, London's most chaotic comedy club in Soho every Tuesday. This is a brand new feature where I give you a sort of highlights package of this week's show. We start with a song.
Fucking disaster. You've edited it too quickly. This is not right. Anyway, right. Rats!
Well, that started well and then went pretty downhill pretty quickly, as it often does. So Rats is essentially a new comedian night with performers at different stages of their career. Some good, some bad, some who told you to get up on stage and do you have their number so we can both sue them.
I can't do that, I'm teetotal. I only drink tea. Many years of training has gone into this. So stay. I mean, it may look very obedient, but only 10 minutes ago I found it under a table.
However, if you're lucky, you might come down one night and see a professional comedian. This is Josh Glantz. He came down to do some prep for his Soho theatre run. In exchange for me featuring him in this video.
I don't think, I mean, there's a lot of, comics in the room. I don't think you guys really appreciate what magic this is. Do you? Do you understand the electricity that's going on in here? It's beautiful.
Just cancel that. That's the wrong sound effect. That's wrong sound effect. You need to expand.
I don't have a Josh got given a bucket and rejected it sound effect.
How many people are watching the stream right now? Wow, so people are tuning in and tuning straight out again. Fantastic.
Put another 20 seconds back on for that, Yeah, so...
I will, don't worry.
Yeah, you better, yeah.
So, pressing the buttons is my trusty sidekick Russell. He's in charge of visual and audio effects. We sort of use those at the night to sort of fill the awkward silences and steer the acts in the right direction. However, tonight he decided to play the excuses sound effect visual that we use over me. But as you can see, I'm a consummate professional and dealt with it very well.
Wow.
And I simply, it was almost impossible for me to sweat.
Oh, all right, listen, guys. There's only so much I can do, right?
I was with the children. I'd taken Beatrice to...
Stop! I'm not making an excuse here. I have to fucking produce
working-
this show, host this show, organise the fucking camera people.
Get your hand off my penis!
So my job is just to sort of keep the night ticking along. We use a technique known in the industry as crowd work, and some people say I'm the best at it.
My favourite dictator. I'm a big Gaddafi fan. Yeah. I thought that was a good dictator. Yeah?
Listen, an audience member asked me who my favourite dictator was. I do not condone dictatorship, but I think it's fine to have a favourite dictator. Just because you've got a favourite dictator doesn't mean you condone dictatorship or all the lives lost under their rule. And if an audience member asks me how my copyright trial against the UK's biggest character comedian is going, do you want me to just stay silent, or do you want me to get the Daily Mail article up and go through all the comments of people off the internet slagging me off?
Another unknown out for free publicity. Well, it hasn't worked because there is only 4 audience members at this show.
So Rats is actually a competition where the Rats can win various prizes, including that t-shirt that Mike, the stage manager, is holding up there. This week's winner was Louis. It's just a coincidence that he paid me 40 quid for a comedy consultation. Anyway, let's have a look at his set.
This is fantastic. I'm doing a competition tomorrow that I wanted to warm up for. And this has actually really helped because now I no longer want to do comedy. So it saved me a trip, so that's nice.
And these guys really want to win this competition because they lead quite meaningless lives. And when I say guys, I mean guys because it is 90% men who do open mic comedy.
despite...
And I've never got through to the final.
Well, maybe if you wrote some material, you might do. But you can't just pull 2 chairs onto the stage and call that an act.
So the night wasn't very well attended. I called our head of marketing, Ed, up onto stage to sort of tell him off, find out what was going on, and he sort of ignored me and said I'm just going to sing an opera song instead. So I'll have to speak to him another time. But he does have a lovely voice, as you're about to see.
Yeah, all right. So Ed, our opera singing head of marketing. Do you need some music, or you can do a cappella?
Acapella it.
Okay, all right. So guys, to finish the night, we're going to have some a cappella opera.
O Sole Mio, by a man who probably ate more than one cornetto.
Got a sharp wit about him as well. All right, so some a cappella opera before we record the podcast. Do stick around a quick. All right, you type it in, I'll fill. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've been at Rats, London's most chaotic comedy club. We're here every Tuesday. Megan, you're going to bring 5 people next week, apparently. Mike, you're going to have a serious look in the mirror because you are a disgrace. You're a lovely guy. No, you're a lovely guy, but this night is gonna go into the toilet. Yeah. I'm telling you, since we hired you, attendance has gone down. We hired you to push attendance up.
Huh?
Guys, can you hurry up? There's only so much I can fill here. Yeah.
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologise to Mike, our stage manager, for the way I spoke to him. It's obviously not your fault that the women's toilets are downstairs and you couldn't convince any of the girls who used it to stay and watch the show for a fee, and the way I spoke to you was quite frankly rude, and so I apologise. Anyway, here's the real reason we didn't sell any tickets. It's our marketing manager Ed singing us out of the show with some opera.
A sun I know of that's bright as steel. This sun, my dear one, is naught but thee. Thy face, so fair to see, shall know, my son, forever be. Thanks very much, guys.
Okay, so the reason Josh Glantz did this show was because I said I'd do some promo for his Soho Theatre run, Family Man, and that is on from the 30th of September to the 5th of October 2024. And I understand if you say that you love Rats, the Rats comedy show at the box office, you just get some free tickets.
Do you remember when you first started out?
Go and enjoy that on us.
Let's bring back some memories for you, some glorious memories.
This is crazy, man. This gig's fucking nuts. This is crazy. You got like 9 cameras, 3 people watching.
Yeah,
this is
there's about
amazing.
8 people online.
You're wearing a wig?
It's not a wig.
Okay.
It's hair transplant from Turkey. Anyway, all right. It went wrong. It's not a wig, no. It's just my natural hair. Oh,
okay, that concludes the first ever Rats recap video, whatever this is. Thank you, like and subscribe. We've got a bit of Josh Glantz exclusive content coming up at the end. This is a little podcast we record that you're watching right here. We do that after the show.
Yes.
There's episodes of that on the YouTube channel. Buy a ticket, come and watch us live in Soho every Tuesday at Barrio. And yeah, as I said, this has been fun. Get well soon, Mike. All the Rats team are sending you love with your recovery. And enjoy Josh Glantz's little song and go buy a ticket for him at the Soho.
I'm an old man. I do what I can. I'm an old man. I do what I can. I'll put my shirt on backwards, forget my passwords. I use a frame to walk because I'm a laggard. I woke up last night 3 times to pee, but I couldn't find the light, so I peed on the seat.
Hello, I'm Mike, the stage manager, and every week I'll be recording a backstage diary giving you an insight into Rats Comedy Club. Here's the first one. Enjoy!
Beautiful!
We have set the room up. Harry is there. I'm going to leave him alone because he will shout at me. I'm going to go busking.
Hold on. You can't say that I'm going to shout at you, because that's just not true.
All right. I've been busking for an hour. I managed to make £2.50. No one wanted tickets. Some people talked to me, mainly Hispanic people. Oh, okay, cool. Do you want to take a photo of the QR code then? Or do you want to buy the ticket? You can buy tickets now if you want.
I can't understand because I'm still learning the English language.
It's plan is to try and ask people at people at bars with. You've had a couple of beers and then you're like, fuck it, let's do something else. And it's like, come to the comedy night. It's like, yeah, fuck it, all right. What's that? It's called Rats.
Rats.
Yeah. I'm trying to sell tickets. They've sent me out to sell tickets.
I'm not gonna buy one tonight. Sorry.
No. Stared at my reflection in the window in Soho. I realised I'd let the whole team down. There was a big bustling atmosphere upstairs, but no one was coming to watch the comedy. I'd busked, I'd asked people and they'd said no, and all we managed to get was about 3 people there.
The exposure.
But, the night turned out pretty good. And, I'm going back to the drawing board to iron out the kinks and, hit it head on with positivity.
He's tall, he can say whatever the fuck he wants.
You don't look very happy to be up on stage, Mike. You're good, yeah?
Few lawyers get in touch and are like...
Hopefully I'll see you soon. I wrote this song, by the way.
Hello, it's Harry Deansway here, the host and creator of Rats, London's most chaotic comedy club. I'm going to hand you over to Russell, our head of vibes, as he desperately tries to inject some energy into a room of 3 civil servants and 8 open mic comedians. Yes, it's the Rats recap. Enjoy.
1, 2. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? Can you give us a wave? Just like that girl in the back there. Hello. How are you? Okay, so has everyone had a good day today? Has anyone had a bad day? No? But it's about to get worse, trust me.
And on this occasion, he wasn't joking. This was truly one of the worst Rats we've had in recent memory.
I think I'm the type of bloke that, women are ashamed that they've slept with.
Anybody know the process of freezing sperm?
People say it's really bad to wear fur, don't they? So how come at Halloween it's okay to wear wolf? Werewolf?
Leave me alone, bear. Please don't eat me, bear. And then I'm sure the bear would, go right away. Jesus Christ, that clock is going slow.
Before the show had started, Russell had a conversation with someone upstairs who said their sister was a stand-up. And the show was going so badly that when she came downstairs to use the toilet, we reached out to her to see if she could get her sister on FaceTime.
So which one of you ladies would like to be on the podcast? Any one of you will do. Gina? You? New York lady? Yeah, up she comes. Round of applause. All right, Russell, you are working now, so do put your phone away, and we are doing the podcast. We need you present and involved and not interrupting, being a proper co-host.
Charlie and his angels.
Hello.
So let's introduce who we have on the podcast. So, what is your name, madam?
My name is Lexi.
Lexi.
Ooh.
And how did you hear about the show this evening? What brought you here?
My lovely friend Gina. She sent us the link.
And what did she say about the link? Yeah, sure. What sort of, was there any explanation, or was it just?
Do you guys want to come to a comedy show? I've been before. Should be good.
Should be good. So she's not a trustworthy friend.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was under £8, so okay.
Okay. Do you think?
Thank you.
Oh, and here comes your personal Brazilian waiter. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
All right.
I will. Thank you.
Obrigado. All right. Just before we carry on, I have one important thing to say is please do not put that anywhere near the pool table, as the sign at the back says. So yeah, the only white woman from the Bahamas will hold that for you. All right. If you are going to Guys, sorry, just a bit of procedure here. If anyone's going to interrupt from my staff, do speak into the microphone because we are doing a professional show here.
Fuck you, Harry.
So this is...
I second that. Fuck you, Harry.
I third it. Okay, so thank you, Lexi. It's nice to meet you. And who do we have here?
My name is Paula.
Paula. So that's why you weren't answering me when I was calling you Paulina.
Lexi and Paola, I see what's about to go down. I know what's happening next.
Can you turn Kay's mic down, please? And for those people who are joining the stream late, tell us what you did in the first half.
I did 5 minutes of performance.
High energy performance, yes.
Yeah, different to that. I'm
yes.
sorry.
Could you turn Paula's mic up, please? A little bit. No, that's not something you can do yourself. That's a Russell job. But I appreciate your enthusiasm in attempting to do that. We're here on Rat Chat. So tell me, what part of Brazil are you from?
I'm from São Paulo.
Sao Paulo. Wow. Have you been to Sao Paulo?
I have not been.
Oh, you're American, so this must be the only other country you've ever been to, right?
Wrong.
Oh, so where have you been?
I've been to Spain,
Portugal,
Mexico, Costa Rica, Guatemala.
Wow, you are well travelled. You are. One more for luck.
Prague.
Prague. All right, so you're well travelled.
Yeah.
Is that because you got an education? Okay, hold on. We've got a bit of.
Apologies.
I'm
sorry.
American.
I just want to check. My purse is over there.
It's important to check on a podcast if your purse is still there. Very important.
I'm from Brazil. You never know.
No, trust me. We're lucky to get an audience and loan a thief. We'd be happy if a thief was in here, be an extra audience member. In about 2 hours' time, it's going to be the 4th of July. Russell. Yeah, thank you. I'm the host. I was actually about to...
I would love to know because I'm unlucky enough to live in New York for 2 years and never spend 4th of July over there. And I feel that I'm missing something, but I don't know what.
So, Lexi, talk us through 4th of July, what it is. And Oh, by the way, look at that lovely graphic designed by Russell there. Which is now taken down. 4th of July.
I may be incorrect, but I think it's
Hold on 1 second.
Day.
Guys, can you just... This is a show, yeah? You've got 10 minutes. You can talk as much as you want after that, yeah? You're literally having a conversation about like what you're having for breakfast tomorrow or something.
I'm sorry, Master.
Don't call me Master.
Master, I'm sorry. Can I still have a bath tonight?
Yeah, it's actually, talking of slavery, has that anything to do with...
Whoa, 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 whoa!
No, I'm just wondering, was that done on July the 4th when they freed the slaves, or?
Can we take the timer down, Kay? Can we take the timer off?
Independence Day for the white people. Talking to the microphone.
I'm going to Google. Let me just Google it. That's what Google's for.
Well, this is one of the most intelligent podcasts on the internet. We're having to Google what July the 4th was.
We were away.
Is it independence from the British?
Yes.
Thank you, Kay. You've been reading the books that I've let you read after work in the evening.
Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master.
I'm actually curious.
Can I use the big spoon?
Can we just pause 1 second? You're missing out here. So I have two people of colour who work for me, and they're sorry, work with me. And no, guys, excuse me. And they're making a joke that they're my slaves. And I'd just like to say that they're not. I do not go home with them. They do not live with me, and they're just.
Yes.
So Russell, could you talk us through it instead of just Googling in silence whilst you mourn your soon-to-be dead dog?
See, look. And this is...
Mate, this guy gives me shit every week.
Yeah. I'm
Bearing in mind, I haven't
sure
got
there's
eyes
a
in
way
the-
you could get this to read it out. That's why I use this. You used to be able to.
I can... Okay.
Fuck's sake. Here we go.
The 4th of July, or Independence Day, celebrates the adoption of the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776,
Wow,
declaring
that was
the
a long time
American
ago.
colonies free from British rule.
Boo.
It's a major federal holiday in the United States, marked by fireworks, parades, barbecues, and patriotic displays.
That guy.
Okay.
says That whoever just was speaking says the N-word. He defo says the N-word.
Stop playing the race card. Anyway, so what would what was the last sentence? No, well, a patriotic celebration. What would that be for you? How would you celebrate your patron? I can't speak.
Swimming.
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 Okay.
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
Which means hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Corona.
Corona.
Beer.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Not the virus. Yeah.
Well.
Would you not have a
bonfires and
Budweiser?
Fireworks.
Fireworks. I'm
That's
gonna
Chinese.
That is
I might
4th
say
of
those are
July.
Chinese.
Thank you, Kay. Thank you. Yeah, cultural appropriation. I'm going to say something controversial here. I think fireworks are boring.
I agree.
How do you feel about fireworks, Paula?
I think they're politically incorrect.
Wow.
Because
Educate us.
people has children and dogs.
They're cruel to dogs. Really
and
cruel to
apparently
dogs.
it's very bad. But
And bad
to
for
be
the environment.
honest, I appreciate. So I think the new drone thing is a cute thing to happen.
Drone fireworks. What are
yeah. Everybody got very bored with my speaking. But
we're going to start a cheer for drone fireworks. All right, let's do it. Go on, Marcel. Start it.
Drone fireworks.
Everybody.
Drone
fireworks. I mean, if I had a decent wingman, we would have some drone fireworks up on the video now. But instead, he's Googling, how long is my dog going to live?
I was just Googling how many dogs die per year.
Oh, that's uplifting. We'd love to know the figure.
Especially him, who is he has a.
It's
blind
extremely
dog.
challenging to provide an exact number.
Rough estimate. Also,
Can I
This-
just can I make a statement?
You can.
Cheering for a firework drone is like cheering for condoms. Let's not do that.
definitely worth it.
I just want to add, he has more than one child.
He has more than one child. My
the
slave who spoke.
firework condom. What happened?
He's. Oh my God. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Marcel. Finally, we've got someone intelligent in the audience. No, these girls are also intelligent, despite being American. No, I'm only joking. I love America. I'm going to move to America.
Okay.
No, I'm not. You get my green card thrown away. Do you think what's America's relationship like with Brazil at the moment?
Here we go.
I'm
There's
asking
some drone
her.
fireworks.
You're asking the wrong person.
Oh, here we go. Some drone fireworks.
Very Brazilian looking.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, it's what you cheered for. Drone fireworks. Drone fireworks. No? Okay.
He's against the firework. I'm against with him.
Oh,
I
look,
want-
it's spelling something. Oh,
None of
for
us can
fuck's
read.
sake. Wow, that's cool, right? Look at that.
Didn't arrive in Brazil yet.
In North Korea, worked quite well.
Oh, wow, the North Korean dig. So, before we... this has been a wonderful podcast. Before we wrap it up...
Is this a condom reference?
No. I think we're going to reference what Gina was saying, because she came to a show in one of our venues in one of our series, and a challenge was set, if you remember, Russell, where
Indeed.
I said I would pay, I can't remember how much money, if anyone could prove that 99-year-old David Attenborough can still get an erection.
He's 100 now.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, no one has proven it, so I'd like to bring it back up one more time and say, if anyone here is able to prove that David Attenborough, at 100 years old, can still get an erection.
What are you willing to receive as proof? What are the
I have
forms
good
of proof?
news.
You have what? You have good news?
No, bad news.
You have videos.
Bad news.
No, my grandmother
Oh God!
died.
Oh God! Please,
Speak.
please.
Let us speak.
My grandmother, she died with 107.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And
Bless
before
her, God bless her
dying,
soul.
she said, I have one last line to you.
Yeah.
And the last phrase from her.
Oh, hang on.
Was.
He's putting a glove on. This could mean that he could actually be able to get an erection.
Russell. Yeah, so do I. Well, welcome to my world. He does this every week.
We need the words of her dying grandmother, bro.
My
Shush,
my
Russell.
grandma probably already died after this.
Yeah,
okay.
go on.
She said, Paula, you need to marry a younger man because we keep wanting sex, but men lose their elastic. I don't know why we need elastic. We need more something firm. But
Paula,
she said that.
Paula, could you do us a favor?
Yeah.
So I imagine your grandmother said it in Portuguese, right?
Yeah.
Can you say it in Portuguese?
Yeah.
Please.
For our Portuguese viewers on the stream, which I imagine will go up dramatically.
Respectfully.
Paula, eu acho melhor você ficar com um homem mais jovem, porque a gente continua querendo sexo até mais tarde, mas o homem perde a elasticidade dele.
That does sound like she's imparting some
Beautiful.
sad news.
And
Yeah.
and Lexi, can I ask what advice has your grandmother ever given you?
That's a great question. Don't think my grandma has ever given me advice. Honestly, she just always says, please stay safe or else I'll die.
Good advice. And Russell, have you ever did you ever get any advice from your grandma?
My grandmother died before I was born.
Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake.
Okay.
What? She did? Like, what do you want me to say?
Did she not leave you any advice in her will, or?
I will fucking dig her up and see.
Thank you. All right, guys, we're going to be filming that next week. Russ will be digging up his grandmother and seeing. You up for that?
Yeah, I mean...
Where's she buried?
Probably in India.
Great. Fires?
Rats in India
We
with a
need
spade.
to set up a gig for us in your home country. And we're going to dig up Russell's grandma, who's buried in India. And yeah, sound fun?
She was actually shot by my granddad.
You kept that quiet. All right.
Fuck, this is being streamed, isn't it?
And so was your granddad tried for that murder?
No, he was shot by my great uncle.
What the fuck? And what happened to your great uncle?
Huh?
And what happened to your great uncle?
Well, he got away with it because my granddad obviously went fucking nuts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, right. So he got off because he was
Yeah.
protecting himself.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that is a
And my
family
mum's-
skeleton that we
My mum's
had not heard before.
My mum's sister was in her arms as well.
Say that again.
My mum's sister was in her arms when it all happened. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
No, it's funny that no.
Oh, it's funny. Oh, it is funny. Oh, okay. Wow.
No, it's because all this disaster and no fireworks on it.
Yep, that's why, kids, you should use the drones.
And not use condoms.
Okay. So, can anyone top that for skeletons in their closet just before we finish here? I mean, and it's great to see the Apple taskbar up on the stream there. Really professional, professional show. Usually, I'm used to seeing that just on a 16-inch screen, but it's great to see it up on the big screen. What a thrill! So, Lexi, are you going to celebrate 4th of July in London tomorrow?
I'm not going to celebrate tomorrow. No.
Why?
I have a friend's wedding party. Wedding celebration. She got married to stay out of the U.S.
Oh, really?
Yes.
She wants to leave the US.
Yeah, to stay here because she doesn't want to go home.
Wow.
Yeah, I will be doing
Is
the
that?
same.
Will you?
Perhaps.
Kate.
No. Sorry. Take.
Kate, what part of when you want to talk in? We're running a professional show here. You need to talk into the microphone so we can hear what you're saying. There's 4 people watching at home. They're hanging on every person's words. Do you understand?
Fuck you, Harry.
So,
I second.
All right. So you're looking to get married to an English person?
Yes.
Are you dating at the moment?
Currently.
Great. And are they English?
Yes.
Wow. So you're on track.
Yes, I am.
Cool.
Everything's going as planned.
And
I told him on the first date, so
you
he's known for a
you
while.
knew straight away.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Just before we go, you are a married woman. Any advice for Lexi before she gets married?
Just have lots of sex before marriage.
Before his elastic breaks.
Before marriage, did
No,
you?
Yeah, before marriage, because after the marriage.
Is that true? Is that true? That rumor? Because I've never been married, and I'm just wondering, is it true? As soon as don't laugh at that. It's very true. I've never been married.
When I got married, I thought this is completely outrageous. And then some years passed, and I thought, yeah, it's true. No,
It's
no.
true. So you're
not
you're
to
in a
everybody,
sexless
but to
marriage.
my friends, not to me.
Are you in a sexless marriage?
Huh?
Are you in a sexless marriage?
No. Thank God I have child and everything. You keep going. You're going to have another, like a carrot. No, carrot. No, rabbit.
Carrot?
That well-known phrase. She's had sex like a carrot.
Oh God! Do you remember that? Do you remember that guy that brought a carrot in a bowl to rats and
One of our most famous shows ever. We had a comedian who brought out a carrot and a metal dish and hit the metal dish with the carrot for 5 minutes and sang "Carrot in a Bowl, Carrot in a Bowl" repetitively for 5 minutes. Not making it up. And then looked bemused when no one laughed. All right, guys, before we wrap up, we're going to vote for our favourite act this evening, who will be going through to the final on the 31st of July, where they will be playing. We didn't even mention the prizes. They'll be playing for a Big Rat T-shirt. How dare you laugh at the prizes, Lexi? It's unique and bespoke, designed by me. You used to get a cut of the box office, but that's all gone.
Fuck that.
That's all gone on streaming equipment now, so that doesn't happen anymore. You get marketing advice from our Mexican stage manager, who's been deported to Mexico. Before he went, we were selling some tickets, so he will. What? A free condom? Yeah, we can give you a free condom to the
And
winner.
more drones.
More drones? You can get a drone firework display for you as well. What are there any other prizes I've missed? You can play rats anytime you want. If you
Wasn't
win.
we going to get them a one-way plane ticket?
Oh yes,
To like
and a one-way plane ticket to
Really?
a yes, one-way plane ticket.
I'm going to enjoy this moment that I have privilege between the other competitors to say, please, I want
It's
one flight
literally
ticket."
going to be the cheapest one we can find on the day on kayak
Other
for
cheap
20 quid.
Other cheap airlines are available. All right.
Jet2 holidays.
Yeah. All right. So they're the prizes. That's what we're playing for. Let's go through all the names of the acts, and by state-of-the-art hearing technology, we will decide a winner by round of applause. We're supposed to vote online as well, but Kay has once again failed to program the JavaScript
Master,
to do
I am
that.
sorry, Master. Please allow me Frosties for breakfast. And cold milk, not the old milk.
No, not until you do your job properly. Okay, so if you liked, who was our first act? It was, yes. I need the ball guy. If you like the ball guy, Scott Manley Handley. If you enjoyed Scott, give us a round of applause. Bald Frida Kahlo, yes. Frida Chemo, well done. And once again, that would have been good if you'd said it into the mic. Then we had...
Frida Chemo.
He's disqualified, that guy. Don't we agree? He should be...
Yeah, get rid of him. Sorry. I'm sorry.
He ruined a £2 game of pool for a cheap laugh, had no material, and just played the race card throughout his set. Anyway, then we had... yes. He's disqualified. Russell, can you
Why
pass
is
me the
nobody
running order,
calling it?
please?
Why
It's
is
right
nobody?
next to you.
Why is everybody? Harry, are you afraid to call him the black guy? You can call him that.
Emmanuel.
No,
I find it racist the fact you say black guy. Say it.
If you play the race card
Say
on me,
the
one more
random
time.
black guy. Say black guy.
I didn't like it.
Harry, say it. Say the black guy.
All right, if you liked Christine G and her perverted comedy, then give us a round of applause. Only Grands, very funny. And then we have Paula. If you enjoyed Paula's comedy. And other performers. Other performers. That's why it pays to bring an audience member. Because you do get the loudest one. Unless it could Ed Beaverman turn it around. If we enjoyed Ed's drug-fueled rant at the end, give us a round of applause. Paula, when were you planning on going home?
I'm going home 11th of August, so I'm going to be back here.
All right. So, yeah.
My husband does not know that we're going to be here we're going to planning to go to Italy instead.
No, you're in the final of Rats. It's a big
no.
accolade if you win.
Fuck Italy. Yeah.
We could start that. Fuck Italy. Fuck Italy.
Oh God, we're definitely getting cancelled.
All right. Oh, we love Italy.
We love Italy.
We love Italy. Russell, you were going to say
I
something?
would like to make a proposal.
Oh my God. Okay.
I would propose that our best ever Rats customer, like literally the only one that's ever been more than once, should perform also in the final.
Oh, you want to put Gina through directly to the final?
I think so. She is a true Patreon. She is unjured this night twice.
Yeah,
Go on, Simon. Press the golden buzzer, Simon. Press the fucking golden buzzer, Simon.
Right, so
Press
Gina,
it.
I cannot, just before we do that, I cannot. Yeah, I was about to say.
Shut up!
You should see the faces on the other performers. They're very sad about this. But like, someone went through to final, and all they had to do was come to the show twice and pay for a ticket. I could have done that and stayed at home. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Paolo, you're through to the final on the 31st of July. We shall see you there.
For me right now, I'm completely into it, but I need to check my house. But for everything else, I'm fine. Like, I don't know.
It's on the stream, so you're legally binded to come.
People on the stream, for people who is here.
No, it's more like if I have to take you to court, I've got proof.
Okay.
Said you could do
I would do my best. Like my best is very strong.
Okay.
So basically, Gina is through to the final.
Yeah. I'm here.
Gina and Paula, an all-female final.
I need to be right now.
It's on the 31st of July.
But I need to check my flight details and everything.
Well, I'm sorry. This was clearly explained before you signed up to the gig. If you couldn't have made the 31st of July, you shouldn't have done the gig, really, to be honest. Anyway, all right. Well, we'll leave it there. I don't want to end on a sour note, but you know. It was some momentum is building. So, guys, that's been Rats, London's most Celtic comedy club. Do follow us on Instagram. Tune in. You can watch us. We're not on next week. No show next week, but because we haven't found a venue. But we will be back on the 17th of July. Good night.